Okay, welcome back to the video. Real quick, I just want to let y'all know, if you see me wearing the same fit in one or two videos, probably only like two, please don't get on my head. I am actually about to be going on vacation to Texas. Pretty sure y'all have heard this already if you've been watching my recent videos. I'm going to DreamCon, so yeah, I'm trying to get these videos out really quickly, trying to record them for y'all so you guys can watch them while I'm not there and I'm not able to post. But yeah, today's video, I have a new Roblox anime game that's supposedly better than Type Soul, or at the very least, it should be able to compete with it at an even level. Now, I'll actually be reacting to a video by my boy SwiftDFG, and in this video, he actually claims this game has the ability or the potential to stand on an even level as Type Soul. And seeing as Type Soul is kind of like the new big Roblox anime game, it's a new thing, it's trending. Pretty much every content creator is posting videos on it, including me. I figured I gotta take a look at the game that's able to come up to that level. And yeah, that being said, if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate if you hit that sub button. Don't forget to like the video. Let's get straight into it. Okay, can this new Roblox anime game compete with Type Soul? It's his title, not mine, y'all. Y'all can't get mad at me. That's what his title says. I don't want to see any comments about the title, y'all. He said it. I'm just simply recording on his title. Let's get it.
I want to say, if y'all would like the video and subscribe, it helps my channel out a lot. So
like up, y'all. Sub
so
DFG on top. 2023 LCs.
So far for Roblox anime games, we've really just had Type Soul, and that's kind of just it. It's just Type Soul. But to my surprise, there's actually
pretty much
another
just Type Soul
that I think is pretty decent so far, and I think a lot of y'all will enjoy. It's going to be releasing on the 31st of July, so about in a week. So obviously the game is releasing very soon, so I actually got to test the game so I could really give you guys an in-depth opinion on what
I think I could probably test this game. I won't lie.
Online, it is a Fire Force game, but hear me out.
Y'all want to see me play this?
Fire Force, I don't think you need to enjoy this game. But for those that haven't watched Fire Force, let me briefly explain how the power system works in this game. So in this game, just like the Fire Force anime, there's 3 generations. Generation 1 doesn't really have powers, but you end up getting weapons. Generation 2 is able to control fire. And use
if y'all haven't watched Fire Force, you guys need to. It's so good. It's so good.
3 creates fire.
Such a good show.
So essentially, when you spawn in the game, you just gotta box for a little bit, and you'll very quickly find out what.
Oh my god! I actually played this. Wait, I played this game. I just remembered. I literally played this, but I won't lie. I think I got a little bored, and I think I hopped off. Because you did actually, and you don't spawn in with any abilities. You have to actually like go around and punch just a bunch of stuff for like, I think like an hour, and then I think after that you get your ability. Maybe it's a different game, but I'm pretty sure it was this game, and I think I just got bored of doing that and hopped off.
Which is also a really good thing about this game. There is a skill tree, and there's also more customization.
This does look cool.
That you can also customize depending
Maybe I missed out.
Fire Force member or part of the White Clad. There's a lot of customization in this game in general. But earlier, y'all might remember I brought up Type Soul, and there's a reason for that. This game actually has a lot of similarities with Type Soul, which some of y'all might like and some of y'all might not. But let me explain and hear me out. So just like Type Soul, this game has a lot of PvP orientated features, and to me it looks like it's gonna be a PvP based game. Now, I haven't finished the game. I'm still kind of mid-game or maybe even early game, you could say. So I'm not 100% sure, but that's what
I wonder why Swift didn't show us any of his gameplay.
PvP raid events like Defend the Payload, and there's a few others. I don't remember all of them though. But essentially, the game is very faction-based, similar to Type Soul. There's the White Clad and the Fire Force, and they're going to be boxing constantly. Obviously, you're going to be boxing in the raids because the winner ends up getting rewards, but that's not the only time you're going to be fighting.
Okay, it will be just like Type Soul.
Right now, it's just defeat Infernals or defeat White Clad players, which are honestly both kind of difficult for me right now since I'm new. The Infernals are nothing light, bro. They be beating my ass.
But I asked that man Swift why he didn't.
Patterns. You kind of have to learn the pattern and really learn how to specifically fight the Infernals. So there is a lot of skill involved with this game. But I also want to mention something I personally thought before I actually played the game. But all generations are viable. Gen 1, Gen 2, and Generation 3 are viable no matter what you get. Or at least that's what I'm hearing from the players that actually are experienced and play the game. But that's actually a really big deal since the game.
My only issue with that, y'all, is okay, so let's take Naruto for example, y'all. And I'm gonna use a game that I think is a perfect example here. And that game is Bloodlines. With Bloodlines, you can spawn in as any clan. You could be a Senju, an Akafura, whatever Choji was, an Uchiha. And y'all can already hear the problem with that is you can be an Uchiha, a Senju, or you can be what Choji was. And I won't lie, Fire Force, I feel like you have the first generation, which I think could control fire, and then the second generation that can create it, and then the third generation that can control it and create it. So obviously you're gonna want the thing that has the most, and I feel like that's just gonna make the game so damn saturated, regardless of what the other classes can do. But I mean, if they make it unique enough that each class is viable on its own, like Swift said they would, then I could definitely see us doing good. And if you guys didn't watch Fire Force, you have no clue what the hell I just said.
Also, besides the mission quest, you have your phone quest, which is essentially you click on your phone and you get a call to do something.
That's cool.
Essentially, you'll get TP'd and you have to go save the captain's daughter, or you have to go and defeat an Inferno and then save a building, or you have to go and save another Fire Force member that's being at the trapped at the White Clad base. And it's a bunch of stuff like that, which is actually something I do want to give them credit for. Some of the quests are mad tedious, but at the same time, they did a good job at making the quest feel like actual Fire Force quests. I feel like a lot of games would have just gone with the basic bandit beater defeat.
Oh my god,
Infernals, kind of like how Type Soul has it with Hollows. But they actually did try to make immersive quests, and I think a lot of you guys might actually like that. And this is something that kind of follows throughout the whole game. Even when you take the Fire Force exam, it's actually a lot more immersive than you would think. You actually have to pay attention to what he says, because he's gonna ask you questions based on what he says, and it's actually more like a real exam. Like, bro, they had me taking notes on a video game, which is crazy, and it's really not specifically this that's a big deal, but I think when you have a bunch of small little things like this,
studying.
It actually does build up and make a big impact.
Boy, Swift
and I think it also just shows what the developers' mindset are, and that they're not afraid to be kind of creative with how they do their game. Now, so far, to me, the game is pretty solid, but there are some things I see that are definitely going to be problems in the future and might make some of you guys not like the game as much. First, I want to talk about combat, but I don't want to be too harsh on it because I'm not that familiar with it yet. I've only played the game for one day, but I did play a lot in that one day. But it's definitely not enough to make my full opinion on the combat, but I'm not that big of a fan of it so far, but I'm obviously subject to change on that. If I compare it to a game like Type Soul's combat, I prefer Type Soul's combat, but at the same time, this combat does still seem pretty in depth. I just need more time to see how I feel about it. But since combat is such a big part of this game, like it is every game, but even more in this game specifically, it's gonna matter a lot. And I think how people perceive this game will really be based on how they enjoy the combat. If you enjoy the combat, I really think you'll enjoy the game in general, but if you don't enjoy the combat, I don't know how much you'll even like this game at all. There also are a few small things which I definitely see becoming a problem on release. For example, when you load in the game, there's really this police quest that everyone's gonna be doing, and it is gonna be terrible with 15-20 people doing it at once, since the server size is 25. And it's not the server size that's a problem, it's just the fact that there's really gonna be so many people doing one quest. It's gonna be terrible. And that's actually something my boy Dream Chaser mentioned, and I think that was actually a really good point. I also want to address some of the concerns I know you guys are gonna have.
There we go. There it is.
And also just
pay to win.
In the game. For content, I can't really speak on as much as I haven't progressed through the game very much, but I definitely can say there is at least a decent amount, I would say. I forgot to also mention you get like a subclass and stuff. It's kind of like your second ability type thing. Is pretty cool. And the game does have pay to win mechanics like every other Roblox game. It's like $4.50 to respin your ability, but you can get
$5.
The black market guy that spawns in, you can get it for free. But if y'all want to see more content on this game, make sure to like the video and let me know. Also, I'm gonna be streaming this game most likely, so also if y'all want to pull up to that, and just let me know if y'all want more videos on games like this in general, because I definitely can make more of these if y'all want. If y'all watched all the way through, maybe subscribe, you feel me? But either way,
we have already subbed.
They ain't believe in us.
That was Swift DFG, the new Roblox anime game that can compete with Type Soul. I won't lie, I feel like the pay to win might ruin the game, but if not, it could be a pretty cool competitor. And what Type Soul told me, or taught me, is that y'all just want a good game. And if the game is genuinely good, then y'all will play it. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.